Okay, guys. So we're still busy with technical analysis. We are talking about indicators that indicates. We did speak about indicators that indicated momentum. Those were the Bollinger Bands and stochastic. One thing I realized was that I didn't show you how to implement that on a chart. So very easy. If you open a chart, you go to Insert. You've got Indicator. If you want to add Bollinger Bands, you go to Trend. You go to Bollinger Band. Okay, that will open up that little window. You can just say OK, and it creates it for you. All right. If you want to remove it, you just right click, go to Indicator List, and you can go remove it. Stochastic indicator oscillators. Now there's a variety of stochastic oscillators here, but if you go and look in custom, there's another one there. It's just different coloring, etc. to custom, and I like to use that one. So it brings up that. We use the 14, 1, 3. If you had 14, 3, brings in this. If you go read up, it's got that cross line. There are strategies that you can use to cross line. We don't use the cross line for what we do. Okay, it's totally not necessary. So we go 14, 1, 3, which gives us a stochastic indicator that looks like that. All right, so that's how you add your stochastic. All right, so just to recap, our Bollinger Bands. And a stochastic indicator. Bollinger Band showing oversold or overbought. It's when the trend reaches the opposite side of the Bollinger Band. It indicates over there it's oversold. Or if it reaches the opposite side of the band, it shows that it's oversold. Here it's overbought, sorry, there, and oversold over there. Then we use the stochastic to show us a slowdown in momentum and speed. If there's a divergence, in the indicator. So where would the divergence be? See, there's a divergence indicator there and there. So there's a divergence between that point and that point. There's a divergence between there and the high of the price. As you can see, there wasn't a pullback here, but that is still a divergence. True as Bob, what happened afterwards? Indication of slowdown, indication of trend death, and it pulled back. Okay, so those are two indicators using to show us that speed and momentum indicator. So the next one, the next indicator we're going to use is called a slope direction. Okay, so you go Insert, Custom, and then there should be where's my slope directional line? Slope directional line. There we go. And we're going to do this over 89 days. So it's a value. It's like a moving average. So one is 89 days, and the other one we're going to use is over 20 days. Now, weighting those different amounts of days, the shorter the periods, the higher the frequency. So we'll talk about that now. So what is a slope direction? It shows the slope and direction of price moves. Slope is a statistical measure showing the angle of price moves. So in other words, here, price moved very steep. For it to move that steep, the price movement had to be in high velocity. Yes? Hence, the slope direction is very, very steep. So we've got one line indicating our 89 days, so a longer period, and then we've got a shorter line indicating a shorter period. So if our short line, our 20-day, crosses below the 89, it means that our trading price is currently trading lower than the average over 89 days, and the slope direction is steeper, so a steep decline compared to an 89-day period, indication of a trend shift moving down. All right. The important thing that we want to use slope direction really is, in one of our strategies, we use it as a re-entry. So for now, all I want you to know is that the measurement of the slope, so if the slope changes, it changes color. So you'll see that obviously your 20-day is going to change color quicker than your 89-day. And if both of them obviously have changed into the same color, both of those two lines echo the same message, that there's a significant shift in slope direction. If one of them changes color, like here in the 20-day, it means there's a short-term shift in the trend's slope, as we will see with a sideways move. So slope direction is an indication of the statistical measure showing the angle of price moves. And it's simple simplicity of it is typically the stronger the price movement is, the steeper is the angle. We compare that over an 89-day and a 20-day period to give us a comparison, and then we use the crossover of those two lines as an entry point. Now, I'm not going to go into detail how we do that because that's in a strategy. This is just, once again, a quick review of a indicator, a usable indicator. You can go read up more on the slope direction lines, etc. But yes, another indicator that we will use in conjunction with other indicators to allow us to enter or exit the market.